Hey, you guys. Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and we're here to do a few things. I just got off of work. It's one of those days where I just got off of work, and I had a lot to do. I had to stop off at Publix and get some new medication for me, and I had to get a few little things from Publix, not too much, because, you know. So, and then I came home after I got my prescription and stuff. I came home, I let the dog out, I fed the animals, and so I have like a list of things I need to do, you know? So I wanted to do a video. There was a few things I wanted to talk about. I've got some birthday mail. Trying not to show my address, but it's too late. Anyway, I think it'll be all right. So this is the Teddy sculpt. This is my Christmas baby, you guys. It's a Natalie Fake Bridge creation. She is adorbs. She's adorable. Her name is Noelle. She does not get enough screen time. So I said, you know what? We're gonna have the baby on the, look how beautiful she is. With her beautifully rooted hair, and I just goofed it a little bit. She has been sitting at the top of my shelf. She is just beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautifully rooted. She's got perfect amount of veining. I love that newborn red, you know, and she's got peeling. She's got it all. So I have her here with me, but I have, you guys, my birthday is February 14th, and I took off that night. My cat, I have the kitten, and she's got her arm all the way under the door like this. But I'm not gonna let her in this time. Pets are not allowed in here. I keep my dolls in pristine condition. I will not, I let the kitten in here the other day because, hey, no. Oh my God, she's gonna tear my carpet up. Lena, no. I keep my dolls in pristine condition. However, my carpet by the door will not be after she gets through with it. Oh my God, what am I gonna do with her? So, she's like, she's got her paw literally up, like tapping the other side of the door. Anyway, so let's go and look through some of the birthday gifts, right? We've got several from several folks. Let me put this little bunka over here for now. She's so beautiful. Okay, so Sandra already sent me all her gifts. In fact, before we continue, if you guys seen, I had opened up on the birthday video, the previous one, like 2 videos ago, before my selling one. I had opened up gifts from Sandra and Janet. So Sandra had gotten me this beautiful like Cinderella set, like, and it had the carriage and everything. I did not know that it lit up, and I had no idea the horse walked. So I cleared off my kitchen table because, like many surfaces in my area, in my house, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way, it becomes like a shit magnet where everything, like mail and everything, comes. So I cleared off my kitchen table, I gave it a wash down, and I played with my, I gave it a try, and I sent Sandra this video. I want to share it with you guys right now. Sandra, my birthday gift from Sandra. Ooh, there's Cinderella. Hey, Cinderella, Cinderella. We'll turn the light on for Cinderella. And we got the horse over here. Come on. Hold on. Oh, look. Cinderella, Cinderella. Nice to say it, Cinderella. Clean the dishes and the dinner. There's nothing to it, really. Oh, it might still be wet. I think it's still wet. The table, I cleaned it off. Here we go, with the Cinderella? You're not moving. It's not really moving. Is it because it's not straight? I don't know. It's cute though. I don't think I'm gonna make it walk a lot, but I do think it's cute. I absolutely love it. Like, it doesn't even have to walk for me. And the light comes off out automatically. But I really think what I'm gonna do is, see, I have over there my Blythe doll set up underneath my TV. I wanted to put this there, but then what do I do with my Blythe doll? So that's my dilemma, because I would love to set this up with, like, for real fairy lights around it and just make it look so magical. Beautiful. So, I thought that was the coolest toy. I don't think it moved very well because my table might have been wet. And the light doesn't stay on very long. But what I think I'm going to do, now that I'm narrowing down the babies in my room here, I might set Cinderella up in here and put like fairy lights as like a lamp for ambience. I think I'm going to do that, to be honest. I got to figure out how I want to configure it because I have my shelves with my babies. But I think I want to use it as like a lamp. You know what I mean? And put fairy lights on the inside and maybe like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. That's like a great idea because I don't think I'm going to sit there and play with it. But I think that'd be like a beautiful like lamp thing. And I'll make it work. I'll make it work. That'll just set the tone. Like if I come in here and I sit, relax, watch TV, watch some of you guys, you know, who have YouTube channels and stuff. So that was from Sandra. I've been meaning to dress my alternative babies in the clothes from Janet for my birthday, but I haven't got that far yet. Like, I really wanted to do that with Sam. And Sam and I, we've been really bad with trying to get on here. We've been doing other things. Like we went to the zoo the other day because it was inexpensive. It was on a discount. It was cheap. Now I know why, because they are redoing the zoo. The zoo is going to have a redo. That didn't even go well, but you know what I mean. So that's what's going on with that. And we went and it was, they separated all the monkeys. You know, normally monkeys, like they sling shit. They're shit slingers, and they separated them all. There was no elephants. Like there was no owl. Like all the ones that I remember that was there, like they spread them out. They did something with them. I don't know. Where do you friggin' hide an elephant? I don't even know. Oh, they didn't even have zebras. Oh my God, they didn't have zebras. And the giraffes, all they did was eat shit out of each other's ass. Like that's what they were doing. We went to the lemur cage and there was like poop on this like trampoline looking thing. And he went over and he was just like, good. I'm like, are these friggin' animals starving or what? But they actually like had food and vegetables. And I was like, why are they eating shit? Like, God, I'm glad I don't fall into that like species and shit. Anyway, I'm glad I'm human. I can enjoy my dolls, you know, but it was a lovely day at the zoo. It just wasn't worth the discount price because half the exhibits were closed and they were renovating. And I felt cheated. There was no baboons, you know, the damn orangutans. I think there was 2. Maybe there was 1 or 2. No action. The reptiles, you know, they just sit there. They don't do nothing. So, and I've had a snake in the past. I've had turtles, you know. I'm past reptiles. I mean, I like them, but I don't have to go to a zoo to see a python because I own one. All right, you guys, I know that's little, you know, it's Melissa, you know. Okay, so let's open up some stuff. Sandra had sent me a bunch of stuff for my birthday, and this was the final thing that did not get to my house on time. So I'm going to, and it's not a whole lot. I'm opening this up and I see what it is. I already know what this is. This is body spray. Lucky You, Lucky brand. I've never worn this before. You know, this makes me think of Britney Spears. Is this Britney Spears? You know, Lucky, like, the song she has? Yeah. She's a lucky, she's a star. I don't know all the words. I make up words that actually smells really good. And I'm, you know, I've been at work all night. I'm a little ripe, you know what I'm saying? So, but this smells good. I'm going to be in the shower after this, so I waste, but I smell great. I smell good. Do I even need a shower? I'm kidding. All right, I'm going to put this somewhere. I think I'm going to put it right here. All right, now, thank you, Sandra. That smells amazing. I never had it. I never tried it. So, my aunt just sent me a very interesting text message. Okay, so I was expecting, Reborn Tatty. If you watch him, he's amazing. Go check out Reborn Tatty. Oh, and if you don't know me, Sandra, the one that gave me the spray, she is at Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. Please go check her out. She's an amazing woman. Speaks her mind. She's awesome. And she's very interesting. Very interesting. Love it. Love her. Love her family. She's got beautiful babies. Very different from mine, but she's got beautiful, beautiful babies. So Reborn Tatty got me some birthday gifts, and I've got a package and I've got a box, and I'm not sure if they're both from him. I'm not sure, but he just released a video. Him and his husband, they had COVID. I hope they feel better. You know, it's not fun to be sick. I hate that for you. I hate it. Didn't you guys just have COVID? Like, weren't you guys just sick? Stay away from funky people. You don't need that shit. All right, so, I have a package, and I have like this, and I have a box. So we're gonna do this first. I don't know if they're both from him, but we shall see. Oh, no, this is something else. I'm sorry, you guys. I did it again. I never know what I order, but I'm doing twinsy things for the Dolls of the World doll show with somebody. So, no, this is another thing. Forget about it. You'll see it months down the road. All right, let's get into the birthday box. Ooh, birthday box time. You guys, I think you're going to get the nut person. I don't know. They haven't put me in the nut hut yet, so I think I'm okay. Now, here's the problem. It's a box in a box. Tatty, it's a box in a box. It's a box in a box. Oh, thank you so much for the box. It was so wonderful. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't want to be... Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. No, you did not. You guys, listen. I do vinyl. I have a record player. Yesterday, Monday morning, I woke up and my kitchen is right by my bedroom. And I have a record player. My kitchen and living room's together. But I have my record player like right outside, like 4 feet out of my bedroom. So I came out of my bedroom and I went to cook my bacon and eggs. And I put on my record, one of my records on my record player, and I had that bitch blasting. And Sam had spent the night. And Sam still had a few more minutes to sleep. And he had to go to work, and he woke up and he was like, what the hell? I had my record player going, and I was jamming, and I was making my bacon and my eggs. And Joey, I woke him up. He's always late. He's always a slacker when it comes to waking up. Oh my God. Listen. When I get off this video, I'm supposed to be packing a baby, and then I'm going to take a shower and feed myself because I haven't eaten since yesterday morning. I am going to blast this mug. This son of a... I am going to blast it. I love this movie. Okay, you guys don't judge. Growing up, I grew up on Dirty Dancing, believe it or not. And I got to tell you something, Tatty. Out of all the vinyl that was on my wish list, because I have an Amazon wish list, you guys. If you want to gift me whatever, you don't have to. Check it out. It's in my description. But, Tatty, by you picking this, you hit home. I have memories of this specific Dirty Dancing on vinyl. There's a story. I used to go and visit on the weekends. I would either go to my grandma Anna, or I would go see my cousins, Maria and Michelle. And Maria's like 2 years older than me, and Michelle's like maybe 4. And they were my older cousins, and I was like a kid. And we used to love to dance and sing. And at the time, they had a spare bedroom. And in the spare bedroom was the record player. So Maria would put on, she was the one closest in age to me, she would put on Dirty Dancing. And I remember us just like dancing around the spare bedroom, and it had like this red and black shaggy carpet and the old timey furniture. Now we're going back to like maybe early 90s. And this, I can't believe that you picked this specific album, this soundtrack. I cannot believe you picked it, because this one is like sentimental to me. And you know, vinyl can be expensive. And you know, I never got this one because of that. I will go to Second and Charles and I will see what's on discount, you know, and I am so thrilled. Like, OMG. 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 I am going to have a Dirty Dancing party when I get done with this video, because this is going in the record player and we're turning it up. I don't give a damn. We're turning it all the way up. My neighbors can kiss my ass. I don't think they're going to like, they might hear something coming from my house if they come knock on my door, but I don't give a damn, because we're going to have a jam. It's going to be one person single party jam. I don't give a damn. So, this is so cool. And this is one of the ones I really wanted. Because I actually have memories of Dirty Dancing on vinyl at my Aunt Joanne's house, who had Maria Michelle. So, where are my cousins now? One lives in New York. One lives in southern South Carolina. So I don't see them. And unfortunately, when you get older, you don't, you know, funerals and stuff bring you together. The last time I seen them was a couple years ago when my uncle passed. And all the cousins were there. And we all took a cousin family photo, because that was the group that hung out together on the weekends. I would go to Maria's house sometimes exclusively. But this is like near and dear to my heart. I have this movie, but this is near and dear to my heart. It is. Thank you so much, Tatty. Thank you. And I'm glad you loved your gifts. When I was on a break at work, I watched you. And I watched you open your gifts for me and Sandra, and dress little Bunka Casper. And he's adorable. And I was so happy you loved. And you know what? I was very, like, I'm talking to Tatty, like nobody else is watching this shit. I was very surprised that the Looney Tunes wasn't like, what do you call it? Like you were talking about, like the vinyl, like the circuit type stuff, when they put it on, it was like quality. I'm glad. I'm so, because I would have, you know, if it was like cheap shit, I would have been pissed. But, Tatty, you're amazing. I got to give you kisses. I'm sorry, Angel. I got to give Tatty kisses. This was awesome. Nobody else has ever gotten like kisses like that on my channel. This is, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. You guys, let me tell you, this has been an awesome birthday so far. You guys are amazing. Amazing folks. Like, I had to stop for a minute. So I do have to tell you guys, Ruby, my Ruby sculpt, you guys, she was my Viviana. I think she's still going to be Viviana, because her new mommy, I told her, do you want the personalized items? And the new mommy said, of course, that'll work, whatever. So hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I'm a mess. I'm a mess here. I just got out of work and everything. I was shopping. So, you guys, this is the final time you guys are going to see this little bunkie here. Say goodbye to Vivi. Say, hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. I leave tomorrow on Wednesday. Bye, Mom. Hi, Mommy. Mwah! Mwah! Bye, Aunt Sandra. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. You guys, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. You know, I had a comment. I'll be packing her up after this video, too. I might blast my Dirty Dancing and pack her up. So there was a comment that said, why are you getting rid of dolls and getting more dolls? Like, why are you, here's the thing. As a collector, I love my babies. I love every single baby that I have right now, including this one. I really adore, I love. But the problem is I have a limited amount of room. As collectors, we evolve, and we're all different. Some collectors just keep babies and keep babies and keep babies. And I know one woman who had over 300 babies locally that she recently sold a lot of. But I don't have the space. I don't have the space. And for my mind to stay sane in this hobby, I have to always keep it to a minimum. And, you know, as collectors, some of us have fear of missing out. And some of us want to experience so many different sculpts. So I have 5 babies that are going to remain. And I have, 5 that I have up for grabs for sale. Watch my for sale video if you're interested. You guys, these are not budget babies. These are high-end babies, and I'm letting them go for extraordinary prices. This specific baby I got at the Dolls of the World doll show by a very talented artist. If you look, this baby, I feel like I'm like, what is that? Letter 4. No, letter. That's not even a fucking letter. The letter L. What is that? The Wheel of Fortune. No, but if you look at this baby, she looks stunningly real. She is a hyper realistic baby. You know what I'm saying? So the prices that I'm asking for my babies are not unrealistic. Actually, they are amazing prices because you're not going to get that quality at the prices I'm asking on reborns.com. You're not. I wish the camera picked up more stuff. Like, there's amazing veining here and modeling, and just her complexion, like not her complexion, you can see it. So Sandra was saying that, you know, I started the hobby getting the babies that were like $200, $300. And I've had my fair share of babies that come and go. But then I started buying babies, adopting babies that were like nearly $1,000 or more. So my vinyl babies are up there. And for me to sell them for $400, give or take, just depending on the baby itself. You know, like I had asked $550 for this one. And you cannot get this anymore as a blank kit, not even to get custom. Like, you can't, you might find one here or there, but this one was done phenomenally. And I'm very particular about my dolls. And they stay in this room for the most part. I may take them out every now and then, but I want to keep them in good condition. I want them to remain pristine. I have taken them out. They stay in. When I first was taking my babies out, they would come out of the car seat. But when I take them out, I cover them, and I do not take them out of the car seat because I don't want anybody to ruin. I don't even let people hold my babies that don't know me anymore. And to be honest, I think the only one recently that have held my babies is Joseph. And you guys have seen how fragile my son Joseph is with these babies. And Sam, I think the only one he's ever held was my alternative babies, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But he's just as fragile. because he knows that they're not cheap. You know, and this is my hobby. This is what makes me happy. And I have to make room. As hard as it is for me to let these beautiful babies go, I have to make room for the new ones that are coming. I can't store all these babies. There's no way. I just don't have the room, and I don't want to stop buying because every time, like, I may see something I want, and I have a portrait baby coming. I've got 2025 Dolls of the World Doll Show, Dolls of the World Expo, whatever. So that's, you know, so I want you guys to say goodbye to Ruby. Ruby has a mom. Go check out my my video. I'm selling babies, you guys. If you email me, my email is always in the description. Talk to me. Don't lowball me, but send me an offer, and I may negotiate depending on the baby. You know, so please go back to the video that says selling before this one, something like that, and go check those babies out. These are very expensive babies, and I'm letting them go for great prices. No refunds. And I don't do payment plans only because I just can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with it. I'm not letting these babies go for what I purchased. We always lose out when we resell, but I'm letting them go at really great prices. I just don't do payment plans. I can't keep up with it. You know, and I know that like $400, $500 could be a simple payment plan, but I can't keep up, and I'm selling like 5 babies, you guys. So go check it out. I still have my Quinby that I'm selling for $400 in the last video. That's another hard to get one. These sculpts, it's hard to get. Charlie, it's another hard one to get now. I have a Presley silicone, partial silicone. Check out the video, because in that video I give you like details and stuff. And then Katie. So please don't hesitate to email me, you know. So, and if you wind up having money in a month from now, message me, reach out, see if I've sold any. So I'm going to put this baby back because this baby's going back in the cradle for now. And we're going to do a little more talking. Let me see. Okay, you guys. Okay. It's been such a good morning, you guys. I made a list at work. I made a to-do list, and then I made a list of what the hell to talk about on video. We talked about... Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is I had gotten a message or a comment from somebody. And I'm not going to call your name out because I don't believe in that. I'm not going to call you out if it's like something like that. They said they're going to the Dolls of the World doll show and they would be scared to approach me. You listen, just say hi. Hey, Melissa, give me a hug, whatever you want to do. Give me a hug. At the last Dolls of the World doll show, so many people was like, hey, Melissa, hey. I had one viewer like take a picture of me with them. And I said, sure, I love to be in your picture, you know? And it was amazing. And I got to see her babies. So listen, I'm going to be there 2 days this time. Last time I was only there on Saturday for Saturday morning, and that was it. Like it was like 2 hours I was done. But this time I'm going to be there Saturday and Sunday. You know, I'm probably going to take breaks. I'll probably go off and on the expo floor because I have really bad anxiety, and you can't really tell. And even at the other doll show, you can't tell. And so, you know, I'm working on that. That's been a lifetime thing for me, especially, you know, within crowds, you know. So with that being said, you know, don't be afraid to approach me. I feel like if you can get out of your comfort zone, I can get out of my comfort zone. Who knows? Like, it'd be wonderful. It'd be beautiful. Like, you know, so, and then I'm going with a few key people, like to go to dinner Saturday night. So maybe you don't have dinner plans. Maybe you want to join us. You know, it's going to be something simple, you know. I had mentioned before, you know, maybe going to a Mexican restaurant, or maybe going to get some pizza or something at a pizzeria, you know. Not like Domino's or nothing, but like, you know, pizzeria. You got a pizzeria. Or, you know, like, I love Mexican food. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, I don't know why I'm playing with Glenn. I don't know. I'm just all over the place right now. So, don't be afraid to approach me, okay? I have my own internal struggles, right? Fear just holds us back, right? So don't be scared. Come on and say hi. So I'll be staying there too. So I'll be there. I'll be there both days. You know, hey, I can't wait to meet many people. I did that. I did at the last Doll show. Like, I was like, oh my God, who is this person? But it's fine. Just say who you are. And if you have like a screen name, because some people have like user XYZWQ, blah, 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 blah. I don't know who you are. You know, like, unless you sign your name at the end of every comment, I don't know who you are. You know, but if you're like, oh, my screen name is Florida Girl. You know, like, I know who that is. Heather. You know? So, yeah, you know? So the other thing was Sandra touched on in her video, and I'm just going to say it because I'm relatable. I try to be relatable. You know, sometimes we share too much, but you only share what you're comfortable with. And I'm human. And Sandra was talking about how people, she touched slightly on people who have needs when they go to their doctor and they ask for medicine to help them if they're struggling with some type of trauma, you know, anxiety, depression, PTSD. I have fears. I have anxiety. I mean, I don't have a lot of fears. Like, I am scared of the dark, but like, I'm impulsive. I don't have a lot of fears when it comes like to certain things. But when it comes to Western healthcare, I feel like there's a lot of missed stuff because it's a business. It's a business, and they don't have your best interest at heart. Healthcare professionals, they're human. They're flawed. They judge. They judge. Sometimes a nurse will overestimate your problem, and a physician may underestimate your problem. And this is my opinion from my experience in healthcare for 20 years. And nurses, sometimes they have depression. Like, every nurse I know is on an antidepressant. Every nurse I know, you know, they take a medicine like that. So I have, my whole life, I've had depression, anxiety. I have ADHD, right? And I'm going to share this with you as a nurse, as a doll friend, right? I'm human. I'm just like you. I put on a pair of pants just like you. I have several college degrees. I have a master's degree in nursing education. I can teach as a college professor. I don't choose to. I am just like you. I breathe. I bleed. I do everything like you. And I too have some like psychological, you know, trauma. You know, I went through, those of you who have stuck with me for a while, I had a lot of betrayal trauma. And so a lot of that has stuck with me. And I was talking to Sandra about it. And she kept encouraging me to go talk to your doctor. Go talk to, you know, I was having nightmares and panic attacks, and a lot of things just hung on me. And I was writing in my journal again, and I was talking to her and being open about it. And she was touching on this on her channel, but she didn't want to share too much. And I was scared to talk to my physician. So I had a virtual visit to follow up for my prescriptions, because I was running out of my prescriptions, because I take like blood pressure medicine and stuff. And Sandra told me, Melissa, you have a problem. I think I was texting her or on the phone with her. I can't remember, but I was having a panic attack. And she told me, take an ice pack. And I was deep breathing and everything. You guys, I've had anxiety attacks and stuff and wound up in the emergency room, and they give me Ativan, send me home, and say, have a good day. So I know when that is occurring, and I know how to reel it in. But sometimes it's hard. And she told me to take an ice pack and hold it to my chest. And I was going through my panic attack, and there's nothing you can say to me to make me feel better when you're in an attack. Like, there's nothing you can do. Those of you that have had it, like, this is real talk. And this is also how, you know, the hobby helps, like, take that down, take that anxiety down, because it comes from somewhere. I didn't have it this bad until May of 2023. That's when it started blowing up worse. Constant nightmares. I wake up upset, and it's starting to trickle to my son, Sam. Like, it's starting to, they notice it even more, and it's not fair to them. So Sandra told me to consult really, she's like, Melissa, open your mouth and talk. And my fear is, I feel like some physicians, well, I feel like in general, like nurses, sometimes we can like look like we are asking for medicine, like abusing medication. And I don't want to be on anything. And I told my doctor, I don't want to be on anything that I don't need, and I don't want to feel like a zombie. But I did tell her I was having these problems. Like, this is real life shit. And, you know, and it's okay to, I'm talking to you as my doll friend, you know, it's okay to have these problems. And many of us have these problems, you know, and that's one more thing that can bring us together is awareness, and it's going to be fine. So I spoke to my doctor, just like Sandra told me, and I said, this is crazy. You know, and I was telling her how I was feeling, and then I told her about my tremors, and I told her I have tics, and I do have tics. If you guys ever notice, like, I'll tick my mouth, like, now when you watch my videos, you're going to notice, like, I can't do it. I don't know. I do something with my mouth, and I don't notice it. I just do it. And I have tremors that come and go. My nerves are just so bad. They're shot. So this new doctor, I've been seeing her maybe a year, but she wasn't aware about my tics and my tremors. So, like, you know, I got what I needed. She increased my antidepressant, and she put me on something else. And I told her I wanted to be on something a little more mild. I don't want to be like screwed up on Xanaxes. You know what I'm saying? I've been on Xanaxes before, but I don't want to be a zombie. I want to enjoy life. I want to drive. I want to work. I want to be functional in society. I want to, as much as I say, oh, I'm fucking tired from working, like, I want to be functional. I want to go out. I want to do things. I want to be able to, like, go hiking and drive long hours and work and socialize with the people that I do on a daily basis. I don't want to be shut out. I don't want to feel like I'm dying. I don't want to feel, you know. So I was suffering with these panic attacks and everything, and these like thoughts, recurring thoughts and nightmares of, you know, things that have happened in my life. So she also put me on something else, and people who I know who are on it or maybe on it, I ask them, you know, how it goes, because it's not something you normally take for that. You know, it's something you take for like a medical, like physical. Anyway, but Sandra was happy. She's like, Melissa, this is going to help you. And actually I talked to Janet too, and Janet's like, it may help you, you know. So don't be scared to, you know, talk to your physician. I have anxiety. I was nervous beforehand to even bring this up because I don't want any stigmas. And I am a registered nurse with a graduate degree, and I'm here talking to you and saying it's okay. It's okay to have things like that. It's okay to bring awareness, you know. But, you know, you guys know I do diamond art. I do diamond art for relaxation, and it helps me with my coordination. On occasion, I play my Switch. I started wildflowers. I thought I was going to like play it day in and day out, and I did for like 2 weeks, and then I play Sims 4 on occasion. I read all the time. I'm a friggin' constant read, you know. And Joseph's texting me, but I'm busy talking right now. I'm talking. And then what else? I do other things. I have my animals, my dolls. I'm forgetting something. Oh, I've been crocheting again. I finished baby booties. I'm finishing the baby hat. I'm still working on the cardigan that I haven't touched. So I keep things going. And then I have amazing friends that I touch base with and talk to through YouTube. And you guys, you know, I don't talk to you guys every day because I live a very life. I was just texting Sandra and I was like, Sandra, I can't text. I got to keep going. I got to keep my day going. I got 2 hours. I want to make a video. I want to box up this little bunka. I want to take a shower. I want to make some meat. I'm going to eat some meat. And then I'm going to go to bed and it's over. It starts over again for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I just wanted to bring that to light. I had wrote this down on my list at, you know, making sure I hit certain points. Now, you know, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this was actually something me and Sandra talked about yesterday. We talked about, let me get my little baby. We talked about, where is the hobby going? Where's the hobby going? Because, you guys, let's face it. If you're a constant collector of babies, I would hope you're not starving. Like, if you're constantly buying babies and you're in this hobby, if you're starving, you got a problem. But, you know, some of us are just casual collectors, right? You'll see me buy baby after baby, and then I slow down. But because I'm buying more expensive babies, I have slowed down significantly because my babies are they're expensive. A $200, $300, yeah, that's expensive. But nearly $1,000, those are expensive. And that's what I pay for my babies. Now, you buy what you can get. I will be honest. I was charging for a while and that's terrible. And I had to reel it in. This is real life shit. You know, we're not sugarcoating nothing. So with the economy, and I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be hopeful, you know. The thing is, everything's expensive. Was it Sandra that said she's not even going to buy eggs? I can't remember, but somebody's not going to buy eggs because they're like $5 or something. You can still get them for like $3 here because this is South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're like a little over $3. Anyway, what I was going to say is, this is a very expensive hobby, no matter which way you look at it. You know, you got the babies, but then you got the accessories. How are you going to have a baby and not have baby clothes? You know, some of us go thrifting. Some of us actually buy new. I used to thrift for my babies, but more than ever, I like new stuff for my babies. I realize, you know, I've brought it up a notch. My babies are always in new stuff. Like, I did buy a few used stuff from Once Upon a Child recently, but for the most part, my babies are in like new stuff. But the thing is, with the economy, I notice babies are not selling like they used to. For instance, I'm selling a bunch of babies. Go look at my previous video that says selling or whatever. And last year, if I put a baby for sale, it went quick. Granted, maybe the baby was a lower price because I paid less. But at this point, and with the, more high-end babies, prices are going up. You know, they're going to be a little higher. And with all the prices in the world of everything, milk, eggs, cheese, butter, blah, 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 everything's going up. And I get that people are not buying. I get that. I understand that. And I was talking to Sandra the other day, and I was like, you know, artists, a lot of them live off of the income of buying babies. Selling babies, making babies. Some of these, some artists' only job. So, you know, I feel like maybe artists are sticking with their normal customers. I love Natalie. Natalie Fakebridge is my favorite artist. Precious Reborns Nursery. I've got a lot of babies by her. I think she does extraordinary work. She paints babies like I like them to be. And I feel like they have so much color. And I love it. So, maybe artists are just like, I don't know. I feel like maybe a lot of them are not suffering, you know, but I feel like if it's their main gig, that their main gig's going to hurt. I do see people are not buying like they used to from me, you know, pre-used, whatever you want to call it, pre-loved. And I don't know. It's just, what's going to happen to this hobby? Like, I was brainstorming with Sandra. With people not buying, are artists just going to be like, I'm not really benefiting out of this anymore. I'm going to pull out, you know? Supplies cost a fortune. I spent hundreds on Genesis Heat Set paint like 2 or 3 years ago because I was going to sell babies and I just didn't have time. But like, the supplies are so expensive. And if you have all those expensive supplies, but you don't have the customers coming to you for customs, or if you're painting babies, you know, you're buying kits, you're painting babies, and you're throwing up on the internet for people to buy, and they're for sale, and you're not selling them, what's going to happen? Are artists going to pull out? If artists aren't selling, they're not going to be buying kits, blank kits. Are sculptors going to be like, you know? A lot of people have gotten into this hobby. And a lot of people start with replicas. It's fine. To each his own. You know, I'm not against, you know. And then they move in. Like, I moved immediately into the authentic reborns. But then I bought some replicas. And, you know, you fine-tune yourself as you go through the hobby. So I don't have any replicas at this moment. But I'm a little concerned with the hobby. You know? I know that, you know, the replica business is probably booming, you know, but I'm talking about like when it comes to like the painted authentic little bunkas in that realm, right? With people being so broke, is it just going to be the few that can afford it anymore? Is the hobby going to die down significantly? Because it went from, it's grown tremendously. And then like, I just feel like there's like a boom this past like 6 months to a year. Like, you know, like I am fortunate enough to be able to get a portrait baby of my son, Joseph. But I also feel like with the economy and the type of babies I've been buying, I feel like I'm buying them at a much, much slower rate. Like this little bunka was my Christmas bunka. This was my Christmas baby, but I paid for her in August. And I told Natalie, don't worry about it. You have till December. It's not that she was slow, because Natalie could get a baby out, you know, quick, depending on her orders or whatever. But, and then I was thinking about my favorite artist, Natalie, the one we're still talking about. And I was thinking, you know, she's been doing babies since like, I think 1993. And when I contacted her about my portrait baby, she was finishing up another baby for somebody, and she posted it on Facebook. I guess that mom had gotten her doll, you know, already, because otherwise I can't see why she'd post it and not, you know, you would want the mom to get the baby first before you showed pictures of it online, you know, as an artist. But my concern is, so And then Tiny with Dallas in the comments, she's working with Natalie with a baby. So Natalie was telling me, you know, she's going to work on Tiny's baby, you know, with Dallas. And then she'll start on mine. And I said, listen, take your time. I'm like, I'm not in a rush. Like, I'd rather it be like, take your time, take it easy, you know, don't rush. You know, it's my son. It's a replica of my son, basically, you know. But I was thinking, you know, some artists, they're like, oh, it's 8 months out, you know. And Natalie's a really good artist. And I'm just wondering, like, I don't know. And I think Sandra talked to Anna, her favorite artist, at Ling's Reborn Nursery. She sells on Instagram. She's a really good artist too, you guys. Check out her babies on Sandra's channel, Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. And I think even Anna said that it was slowing down. So I was just concerned. Like, what are your thoughts? Do you think that because of the cost of the, you know, the economic inflation, do you think, and I'm talking about like the current situation, not like future, because the future, I don't know. But the current situation, do you think the hobby is going to die down to a minimum few people? I definitely know in my nursery, I can't get a baby painted every few months. Like, I paid for this one in August. Got it in December by my choosing. I wanted it to be a Christmas baby. I think it was August. Yeah, it was August I paid for. And then, you know, I'm making payments on my portrait baby. And, you know, I told her whenever you can, you know, because I'm not in a rush. I still have a Joanna blank sculpt that I don't know when I'm getting her painted. Him, her, whatever. And then Dolls of the World Doll Show is in June. So that's my only plans for new babies, you know? I just don't have the money to pour into them like I did, especially because the price of the babies I'm getting are higher priced babies. But I do fear for the future of the hobby, you know, because I feel like the prices of everything is going up. What do you think about this? What's your take? Do you feel like the you know, I feel like even replicas, I think, went up. Somebody was talking about that on their channel. How replicas used to be, you know, you can, certain ones were like $40 and they went up, or so, I don't know. I haven't looked at replicas in a while, but I don't know how it is on that side of doll collecting right now. But what do you think? Like Reborn Tatty paints babies. Rainbow's Dolly Nursery paints babies. Yvonne at My Little Tulip, you know. I wonder how business is. I feel like at this point that it's suffering a little bit, and babies are not flying from artists, like being purchased, adopted by artists as much as they once were, as quickly, right? And I just see that alone in the babies I'm selling. I mean, yeah, you know, they're a little more than some, but, you know, people aren't buying, you know. So I just want to see your take, because me and Sandra are actually talking about this. And, you know, leave your comment, leave your voice, your opinion, whatever, you know, in the comments. But I have my little baby here, and I'm very grateful for what I have. I'm very grateful for all of you that I've met through the hobby. But I do know that I don't think babies are going to be the turnover rate in my nursery is going to be as high. I'm going to sell those babies that I have up for adoption. And, you know, so all of them are still available except Ruby. Go check it out. If you have not watched Sandra's videos, or if you don't know who Sandra is, please go check out Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. Reborn Tatty opened up his birthday gifts. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Reborn Tatty. I want to thank Sandra. I want to thank Janet for the beautiful birthday gifts. It was wonderful. And also Beth at Grandma's Magical Whispers. I think it's ASMR at the end. I watched her detail videos of the babies, And you know what? Like, she rooted that Felicity baby, Nash, so fast. I was like, dang, girl, you got it going on. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad that you were able to finish that little bunker, because I was not able to. I got frustrated and I was like, the hell with it. So, but you guys, I don't even know. It's been an hour. I go to bed in like an hour. I have a baby to pack up for a mama, and then I'm going to take a shower, make something to eat, and I'll probably be eating in the bed at noon. Yeah, I do that sometimes, okay? So what? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share. You guys, make sure you're subscribed. Share my video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support, love, comments. I love it. I am behind with answering comments, but I'll get there. I promise. I was gonna have her blow a kiss, but her hand is like, here, she'll blow a kiss. She gave you guys a kiss, you guys. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And once again, congratulations to the new mama of Ruby. All right, you guys. Till next time. Love you. Bye-bye.